Hey everybody, I wanted to do an update on my raised bed conversion and show you how far I've gotten. This has been a little bit of a long process doing everything manually, but that's okay. I've been taking the wood mulch. I bring my bucket over here, stick the bucket there, and then I just fill it up, and then I walk it over here and I throw it on the screen table, and then I'll push it around until I've got nothing but wood chips, and then that will fill up and anything left over falls into the compost bin. So then I'll take the wood chips and I put them along here all over in the walkway. I think that looks pretty sweet. And then I take the screened compost from the wood mulch and I throw it in the barrel. And then I take a load of the leaf compost, and I throw it in the wheelbarrow. And then I mix it all up real good, and look at that, it's beautiful. And then when it's full wheelbarrow, I'll just dump it right in there, but for the purposes of this little demonstration, I'll just dump it in the bed and spread it around. And I had been holding off on this bed because I had a bunch of garlic planted in here from previously. So I just went and dug all that up and transplanted it over there, and we'll check that out in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the wood mulch without screening it and just lay it in here, just to give it a nice dark base, and then I'll put the rest of the compost and wood mulch compost mixture in there, and that one will be ready to plant. So here's what I've done. As you can see, we're progressing into where the original garden was. So as I run into a plant, I'll dig it up and then transplant it into here. And I'm trying to fill this one up first, so then if we get a cold weather snap, then I can just go ahead and hoop house this one. And then I'll move to the next, and so on and so forth. But so far so good. I think this is looking really nice. And what's going to happen with this wood mulch, as it dries out, it's going to get a nice kind of light color. It'll lighten up as it dries out. But we've had some. It's raining. Let me see if we got some black clouds coming in. We're supposed to get some ice tonight. There you can see some dark clouds right there. But anyway, that's the raised bed thus far, and I've got cabbage and all that spinach along there. We've got kale here. This is garlic. That's garlic. That's garlic. And you know what? I thought I would try some wild onions. Down here in the south, the wild onions grow right in your front yard. You mow them over all the time. I've actually used them in dishes. I got a previous video showing me using these in a crock pot dish, and you just cut the whole thing up like a leek or a shallot or green onion, and gives a nice little flavor. So I transplanted some of those. I'm going to transplant more of them too, and just see how they do. And I've got a couple more squares to go here. I've got 5 more spots for some garlic, and then I've got 1 complete more square to plant out, and then this will be 16 square feet planted out. And that's about it. My pile's still holding up pretty good. We've got lots of mulch, lots of compost. Oh, the other thing is as I was digging some of this out, I had found some leaves, or excuse me, some worms within there, and over here I had a bunch of newspaper that was underneath the soil, underneath the leaves and things, and when I dug all that up to mulch it, I found a lot of worms, and I've been finding some worms in this compost. So every worm that I've been finding, I've been putting them in there, and we will end up collecting those later for our vermicompost. But that's basically what I'm setting up right here. This will be concentrated with worms. Hopefully that'll speed up the process and give me some worms for some vermicompost and worm farm later. I'll probably build one of those in the spring. But anyway, there it is. There's the progress. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.